So just so that I'm not completely destroying the entire project, I'm using the recycled piece of net that I had from earlier, and we're gonna get the frame, and we're gonna use a staple gun that I've never used before. So welcome back, and we're going to attempt to fasten this on here, just maybe two sides, and see. I was gonna use wood, but I also don't like that wood is porous and can retain a lot of moisture and potentially get a little cruddy, a little moldy. So this also is not poorly built, but it's a little shabby. So a little bit of super glue, and I know that would be totally fine. So we're gonna give it a shot first and see if stapling it down doesn't at least work. So, staple gun, regular gun in case it fails. Alright, never used a staple gun. I guess you just hold it up against there and clickety-clack, right? Clickety-clack, don't hold back. Hey, it completely shattered the frame. Okay, great. I will just let that be, and go to plan Delta, which is cry in a hole and pretend that I never tried anything. Should have seen that guy. So apparently plan Delta is wood glue, which neither of these materials are wood, but we're gonna see if it works anyway. Again, without having ever used wood glue. Weatherproof, weather means water. Let's see, this is neither closing nor opening, it's just not budging. Oh, pull to open. Oh, I hear noises. It's smelly. So we got a little bit of glue on there, and now we need some way to clamp it down. Whoop. That didn't work. That's not gonna work. That won't work. I was really kind of banking on the staple gun. That looks like it's not working. Okay. Plan Echo. I'm probably past Plan Echo. Alright, none of this says good idea, but we're gonna try to just use something heavy and put that over top of that. Let's add a little bit more, why don't we? And we'll just hold it there for like, what, an hour? Once again, just doing things without any research. It's the best way to learn, I've heard. Well, while that's resting, another plan I had, which is just kind of an idea, is to use caulking. See if maybe, we'll just use it on a section here and see if it creates a bond between itself and the plastic that holds the net in place. If so, good, bonus, excellent. If not, well, we just won't use a lot. So let's go ahead and see if this does anything. Guess what else I've never used? Ooh, okay. We got that, and we'll just see how that reacts to it. How do I smash it? Let's try a popsicle stick. Okay. See if that creates a nice waterproof seal in the plastic and potentially makes it work. This could be brilliant. I could do this and everyone would be like, wow, what a great idea he had. So I need to keep some weight on there. Big thing one. Why not? What could go wrong? Well, I think I might have actually done something right. So let's take a look. So we've got 3 different methods here of trying to adhere this net to the plastic. One was a staple, as you can see, clearly went poor. The next was wood glue. Definitely should stay wood glue, just for porous uses. But the third one was just caulking. And so far, so good. That seems to be kind of holding it on there, more or less. I mean, let's trim it up and caulk the whole thing. I have a lot of hope for this. Except maybe that corner. We'll see what happens. Ooh, you know what would be great right now? Clamps. This is gonna look like crap too, but it might actually freaking work for once, which would be super duper. Nothing about this seems like a bad idea. So it's been like 45 minutes, and I just stacked a bunch of heavy stuff on top of here to sort of clamp it down. Let's see how that worked. Not terribly confident. Confident enough. That's what counts. Ooh, here we go. This is gonna be the ugly one. Oh, wasn't that ugly? Nice. Go me. Oh shoot. Maybe I shouldn't push on it immediately, huh? This is a bit chaotic and anarchist, but you know, it's coming together to the point where it's at least not falling off immediately. I guess kind of the moral of my adventures here is to be sure you have literally any clue what you're doing. Invest in the correct tools the first time. And I don't know, always eat your vegetables. So I let this sit overnight, and it is working surprisingly well. It's very structurally sound. I mean, it's on there. The caulking actually worked as a fantastic adhesive. I could probably add a little bit more to some of the corners, but I think I've actually done something right for once. And got the other frame, we'll just attach it there, make some paper, and that's it. Let's give it a shot. So here begins attempt number 2 at actually making paper. Now that I've got a box with some pieces of felt, I've got 9 pieces of felt, I can make 8 pieces of paper. And I've got a newly built frame and decal, and it's plastic and a piece of net with caulking, so it's probably not great. And I have an actual sponge to try to absorb some of the water. I've refilled my kitty litter gumbo box, and it's paper pulp coming down. And we'll see how attempt 2 goes. So let's give it a shot, huh? Time indoors for extra more like mix her up. Oh wow, you know, that's actually really straight. Mike Pence, eat your heart out. Look at that. That actually looks fairly decent. Way too much though. Okay, step 2. Good question. Oh, you know, this is where I need that other piece of netting. Because this is probably not a bad idea. Yep, that was a bad idea. Okay. Well, let's just get rid of all that, huh? So I found a piece of netting literally right in front of my face. I didn't notice before, so let me try this again. Do this. Get a little. Whoop. It's easy, he says. It's a lot of fun, he says. 4 days and multiple failed attempts later. Maybe I'm just dumb. That's probably it. I'm probably just dumb. And we should be able to just peel that off, right? Holy crap, that actually worked. What? No way the internet could possibly have not been lying. Alright, well. Got a first piece there. We'll just set it there. We'll stack them up a couple more and we'll drop some books on it. See how that works. So, it worked. I've got actual sheets of somewhat decent looking paper. Feel kind of cardboardy, but they are, it's paper and it works and I made it and it's fairly durable. A bit spotty. I think it looks good. See, can you see that? You probably can't. So now it's just now it's on to the quill. Let's see how that adventure goes. Use even more stuff I don't know how to use. Dear Chase, you don't like seahorses? You suck.